Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. And through this channel, I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on our $1 million challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this, this is an investment of a journey of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is to try to get 201 trades, each with a return of approximately 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades. We do take into account losses. So in order to get more details of strategy and how to join the challenge, details are in the description below. In the previous video, we looked at some important developments with regard to ticker symbol MMAT and also potential rumour for ticker symbol MMTLP regarding the special dividend. So please refer back to the previous video for details of that. In today's video, we're going to do a quick update on ticker symbol MMAT later on, so stay tuned for that. So before we do that, we're going to make a start by having a look at earnings for Netlist. So there is good news. So let's start by having a summary in terms of the overall fourth quarter results for 2021 that have just been released. So on the Netlist website, we can see here just been released on the 1st of March 2022 the full year and the fourth quarter 2021 results. So let's start by having a look at the key highlights. So the good news here is revenue has increased in excess of 201%. We're looking at now $142.4 million compared to previous year of revenue of approximately 47.2 million. So this is more than a 2x increase. So absolutely tremendous. Gross profit has also increased. So it's now we're looking at a gross profit of 626%, which is in terms of a figure, we're looking at $48.9 million. And this is compared to previous gross profit figure of $6.7 million. So that's a phenomenal increase there. Net income is now looking at $4.8 million. So again, very positive figure there. And we're looking at 0.02 cents per diluted share compared to a negative 0.04 cents per share in the previous year. So again, excellent news there in terms of the earnings. And let's finish off by having a look at the current ratio. The current ratio has increased by 159% as working capital improved by $55 million. So what this basically means is the company is now highly liquid in cash. It's cash rich and it's in a good position to pay its short-term debts. And if we have a look at a summary here from the bottom from Netlist point of view, what they have stated here in terms of a quotation, they've said we have delivered strong financial results on the back of significant increases in revenue and gross profit in 2021. So absolutely tremendous news here. Let's now delve a little bit deeper into the key details on the further down in terms of the earnings details. We can see here some of the key headlines to focus in on in terms of net sales. First of all, net sales for the full year ended January the 1st, 2022 were $142.4 million with $40 million in licensing fees and $102.4 million in product revenue. So again, strong figures there for product revenue, and this compares to net sales of $47.2 million for the full year ended January 2nd, 2021. So gross profit we know has also already increased quite significantly. So if we move further down, net income for the full year January the 1st, 2022, we're looking at $4.8 million. And this compares favorably with a loss in the previous year, approximately $7.3 million. So this is again tremendous news. Moving on to net sales further down. For the fourth quarter, January 1st, 2022, we're looking at net sales $36.3 million. And this compares to net sales of $11.5 million. So that's almost a 3x increase. So again, absolutely fantastic news there. Gross profit for the quarter end January the 1st, 2022, we're looking at $2 million or 5.6% of net sales. So this is for the fourth quarter. Compared to gross profit of $1.5 million or 12.7% of net sales for the quarter ended January the 2nd, 2021. So the company is showing tremendous growth, tremendous improvements. And then finally at the bottom, the one thing I think is significantly important here from the business point of view is as of January the 1st, 2022, cash equivalents and restricted cash were $58.5 million, total assets $91.2 million, working capital very, very healthy $52.6 million, total debt $7.6 million. So the company is almost debt free. Let's have a quick look at the breakdown of assets and liabilities. On the screen here, we've got the two columns on the right. So we have the previous year, 2021, and we have the current latest year, which is 2022. So the key figures here in terms of cash and cash equivalents. 2021, the company had approximately $13 million in cash. Now cash and cash equivalents is 47 million, in excess of $47 million in cash. So a very significant increase there. And the other important figure here is the total current assets. So 2021, we're looking at approximately $24.9 million in total current assets. And right now, the latest figures, we're looking at just in excess of $88 million in total current assets. So the company is certainly in a very strong and healthy liquid financial position there. Total assets, again, has increased from just in excess of 25 million to now 91 million. So let's compare that at the bottom with the liabilities. So 2021 liabilities, total liabilities 27.8 million. So this is representing the debt, or the short, we're looking at the short-term and the long-term debt combined. And in 2022, the total liabilities here are 37.1 million. So if we compare the 37.1 million to the total assets of 91.76 million, then the company is not in any danger at all of not being able to meet the obligations of these liabilities. So very, very strong and healthy financial position. Let's now have a look at the chart to see how the market has responded in terms of the positive earnings. So the good news here, the market has responded positively. We've seen the stock go up significantly. At one point it was close to $5.70, and at time of editing it's currently around about $5.41, still up very close to 10%. So this is tremendous news. And the other important thing with regard to Netlist, we still have the second catalyst coming, so stay tuned for that. We're looking at the case hearing with Google, so please refer back to the previous video I covered on Netlist with the details of this case and looking at the judge and the time. So tremendous week this week for Netlist. So in terms of earnings, overall very positive. What I'd now like to do is focus on the upcoming earnings for ticker symbol MMAT Metamaterials. So this is a stock that has been covered a few times on the channel. So before we look at the expected earnings for the very latest release, we're going to quickly have a quick overview of the previous earnings. So on the screen here we can see quarter 3 2021 total revenue grew approximately 189%. So the figure here was just in excess of $572,000 compared to $198,000. So although a good increase, not a huge amount from a dollar total point of view. However, if we look at the quarter 3 2020 for the 9 months year to date 2021, total revenue also increased by 111% to a figure of just in excess of $1.7 million compared to $848,000 in the first month of 2020. So what can we expect in the upcoming earnings release for Metamaterials? So in terms of an overall prediction, I do expect revenue to increase significantly from a percentage point of view. I don't expect revenue to be significant in terms of a huge figure from compared to the previous amount. So we're not going to see a significant breakthrough in contracts and sales. The company is also going to be remaining as a non-profit making company. So the company will not be making profit. That's also what I strongly expect. However, from a positive point of view, I do expect the company to remain having a strong and healthy balance sheet. I expect the assets to be significantly higher than any liabilities. I expect the company to be cash rich. But what I'm also expecting from the latest earnings release is potentially some information going forward in terms of catalyst, potential contracts, and also a prediction in terms of where they are heading to in the future. With regard to any announcement for the special dividend, it will certainly be a good opportunity for the company to do that. And however, the company still has up till the end of March 2022, as they did say they're going to give us some news before the end of the first quarter. So fingers crossed this news comes as quickly as possible. And finally, if anybody would like to get advance notification of developments in stocks such as Netlist and also Metamaterials, as well as our weekly watch list, which includes potential squeeze stocks and stocks to hold during times of war, which are currently doing very well, especially the oil related stocks, you can join our Discord for as little as $9 a month. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.